Welcome back. This week's prize for football's biggest party poopers must go to Scunthorpe United. They completely wrecked Darlington's plans to turn Glanford Park into a promotion beano. But with Scunthorpe also in the promotion running, many Quakers fans might have just been presuming a little too much.
The smile on Mark Prudder's face says it all. 2 years ago, Darlington dropped out of league football at this ground. Now they're back as top dogs. A win would clinch promotion and the title, so there was no way the Quakers mascot was passing up his chance to be part of the celebrations. A broken ankle's a minor problem when his heroes are 90 minutes away from glory. But Scunthorpe still had the playoffs in their sights, and they threw a spanner in the works when Andy Flounders put them ahead. The deflection took it past Prudder. Now that sadly prompted the first of 3 mindless pitch invasions and scenes like this. Police reinforcements had to be called in, and it was hardly the kind of start that manager Brian Little had hoped for. But his side responded with their own invasion of the United box. John Borthwick's header palmed away by Paul Musselwhite. They tried to blast their way through a wall of claret and blue, but without success. The turning point, though, came just before half-time. David Cork goes down on the edge of the box, and it looks like they could have a penalty. But as our other camera clearly shows, he was challenged outside the box. Still, the free kick was going to cause all sorts of problems. Andy Toman thinks he's curled it to perfection, but watch the follow-up. A cracker from Frankie Gray, but the linesman says someone was offside, and that started the second pitch invasion, which led to the cavalry being called in. Peace was restored after half-time, and Darlington got on with the job in hand. A great run from skipper Kevin Smith, and Cork is inside the area this time when he's tripped from behind. At last, there's light at the end of the tunnel. The coach makes no mistake from the spot, and that one definitely counted. But it wasn't enough, unfortunately. When the corner's headed back into the middle, Tony Dawes hooks it into the top corner, with Prudder stranded. Scunthorpe joined the playoff pack, and that's worth getting excited about. The result means another agonising week for the boss and his players.
We're disappointed, but we're still in the position whereby we know if we win that last game, we can be champions. And while we'll be down for a couple of days, I'm sure we can lift ourselves and be ready for next week's game. I suppose it's like anything, it's psychological, isn't it? Had we lost last week and won today, everybody would have been really looking forward to next Saturday. But and that's the sort of thing I've got to get over to the players, that we are still top of the league, and if we do win a game next week, nobody can catch us. And I'm sure we'll get through to them, but it'll take 1 or 2 days just to get this out of the system.
Well,